What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dan Banks, aka DJ Fine CEO, JTU. We are Jersey Magazine and Jersey Diamonds, and I'm here with the homie DJ Hova.
What's up, everybody? How's it going?
You already know. DJ Hova is a dope guy, man. We got some things we're gonna talk about as a radio host and an upcoming DJ. So let's get to know him a little bit. So first and foremost, DJ Hova, tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
So I'm 22 years old. I'm coming out of northern Jersey, Sussex County. Music's always been an inspiration. I work with tons of artists that are up and coming, and I'm all about just supporting them to get their music out there, known. And like I said, I want people to hear music that's not available to them on an every day basis.
Definitely. So you work for this radio show called StationHead, right?
Yeah, so StationHead is a dope app, only available on iOS right now, coming to Android and PC super soon. But it gives anybody the power to control their music being heard, played, streamed, whatever they want. And you could call people on at any time. You have up to 3 hosts, spread the word, network. It's amazing.
And these are upcoming indie artists?
Yep, all independent artists who's got music on Spotify and iTunes, tracks that are all gonna be uploaded there immediately, available for people to get their streams. And the best thing about it dual streams. So if you're playing off one platform, it's actually gonna give you the play off the other platform as well.
Nice. That's good for the views.
Exactly.
That's not bad. So let me ask you a question. Let's back up a little bit. What made you join StationHead and that platform?
So I actually started working with a group called Strictly Business Media Group. It's a group of artists from Zoe Maurice, Eccentric, we got Grand Nubian, Kobu Soul, and a couple more artists under the label. And I actually grew up with all of them. So, growing up in music, it made me want to get music that artists are constantly working hard at, constantly putting their all into, that's not being played on the radio, not getting the streams that they deserve. I want it to be out there because I see people that are close to me struggling to get that.
Yeah.
So, I want everybody to feel that love, everyone to feel that I got the power to do it. I can do it.
Yeah.
So that's what it's about.
I like that. How'd you build the confidence to become a radio show host? Because it's not easy to just be like, I'm going to talk, and for a fact that people are listening. So how did you get into that whole process of becoming a radio host?
Getting into it, I was very hesitant at first. I was like, oh, how should I go on air? This and that. And listening to a couple different station hosts actually drove me to do it more. It made me want to, ask questions, meet different artists, talk to different hosts, see what they're doing in the day-to-day life, and see how popular it is, to become a host. And it started becoming more of a big thing that's like, oh, being a host isn't just a job. It's more of a personable person, to be friends with the artist, to have someone close to them that they can relate to and, trust to get their music out there. And that's what I wanted. And honestly, big shout outs to Vince Bracey. He's the one who put me onto it. Good friend of mine, great mentor. He teaches me a lot. And even like I said, my team, Zoe Maurice, he's been a great friend to me, a great teacher as well. He acts as a CEO, and step to step, he's always like, hey man, you're doing great, putting that motivation in me, and it just keeps me driving, and it just makes me want to do it day to day and never stop.
Definitely, I love that. So let's back up a little bit more. So how'd you come up with your radio show name, the DJ name? Yeah.
So my DJ name, I constantly, like I always say, Jay-Z stole my name in all the songs, Hova. But mine's Hover. So I was like, I want to make a name for myself without having to change my name. So I wanted it to be original. So I took out my first name, Ian, put the DJ, and made it Hover. Because, I'm a radio host and a radio DJ, but I'm, like I said, growing, and every day I want to get out there more and be an event host, be an event DJ, and give someone, a person that's there for them at the shows, to really promote them and shout them out and give them that courage on stage.
So do you actually do some of the interviews, like you conduct the interviews on your show?
Yep, yeah.
So what are some of the questions you ask some of your artists?
So
come onto the show.
The main question I always ask them is what drives them and where do they see themselves in the next couple of months? Because that to me is the biggest question. Because if you can't envision your future for yourself, you're not going to be able to envision the first 10 feet in front of you. You know what I mean? So it's really specifically all about just how they are as a person, what drives them, how they feel. What projects have you worked on? What are some artists you want to collab with? Yeah. And if I hear someone that I know, that's just a good connection I can make. I'm like, all right, I know that person. Let me reach out to them. Maybe you guys could work on something together.
Definitely.
And it's been growing so much. Like I met Jay Kai, a local kid from my town. I know his music.
Shout out to Jay Kai.
So Jay Kai's amazing. Connor Blake. I've met Otto Hayes, Young Lee. I've met amazing people that have such good work that just deserve it. They honestly deserve the enthusiasm and the motivation that to just be pushed behind them. And me, Strictly Business Media Group, the whole team, that's what we're all about. We want to do that. And that's why we put Strictly Business as the station name. Because we are representing everybody as an artist because we've been there for years trying to do it.
That's dope. That's dope. And like you said, and as we spoke before, you were talking about a lot of artists don't know about the networking and about who to talk to and everything. So your StationHead, that platform,
exactly,
is basically creating an element for them to really talk and have a voice.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it gives anybody the opportunity to become an event host, a radio host, even just an artist host. So go on your station, put just your music on, and talk about yourself. Maybe do like a weekly special. Say, hey, I'm dropping this tape soon. Here's my new stuff, guys. I'll be on next week. And it also gives you an opportunity to get called on other people's shows who are, already possibly enthusiasts like you guys selves. You guys work as a magazine company. That's a great network opportunity. If you guys were to hop on and call some people on, they'd be like, oh my God, I got more views now. I got more people listening to me. And I feel it would drive more artists to get out there and put themselves out there more. And that's what we need. We need the artists who really want to put themselves out there, working that hard with that drive, and they'll accomplish anything. You put your head forward and you could get anything in this life. Definitely. Anything's possible.
That's a good word. That's a good word. Definitely. So where is it located? Like, where is this all?
So StationHead is located in Brooklyn, is where the HQ is at, and that's held down by the lovely Serena. Our Star, which is, like I said, the Eye of Star, used to be a band, and they actually started the app with Raekwon from Wu-Tang. So, Wu-Tang's behind it, guys.
Definitely.
It's official.
Definitely.
And they do such amazing work. They're so personable with all of us. Every single host is on there. They're like, if you guys need station art, let us know. We're here to help you guys out. We'll make something for you guys to make your show, pull in more people, get the artists that, we want to come to the show. And the numbers have been growing. There's been days where we've seen 2,000 people sign on. There's been 4,000 people sign on by like a week's end, and it's like from going to 5, 4, 10 people here and there to thousands. It's been such a mission and such a vision that's growing more and more.
Definitely.
And we just want everybody to be part of it because eventually it's going to grow to be the biggest thing. It's going to be bigger than Spotify.
Are you ever shocked to see like who actually you are able to get on your platform? Like how does it feel just interacting with some of these artists? Like sometimes you see like how they are on social media, then when you meet them in person, it's like so totally different. It's like, wow, you guys are like really personable and everything. Like how do you feel about that chemistry that's built?
It's honestly the greatest experience. A lot of people forget, human connection is something that's so important to a lot of people. And as an artist, when you perform on stage, it's not about just singing into a mic, rapping into a mic, dancing around a little bit. It's about how the fans in the crowd connect to that feeling. And it's about the experience that they walk away with. So, if you're super personable and if you connect with people on day-to-day basis by not just talking to them on the phone, not just texting them, but, going to events where they're at and saying, hey, how's it going? I listen to your music. I really appreciate what you do. That gives them that sense of, importance that they are actually touching the hearts of people. And that's what we need. We need people to understand that that's what the experience is about. It's not just about the money, the cars, the glitz, the glam, the fashion. It's about being an artist and touching the hearts of the people that you're trying to make music for.
And that by itself says a lot with just the fact of educating artists to touch other people in different ways and different languages. So what's next for DJ Hova, man? What's next? What we got going on?
So what's next? To be honest, I'm just trying to take this as far as I can go, and eventually, I'm trying to take it out of Jersey. I'm thinking about maybe going somewhere where it's more opportunities, Florida, somewhere down south, and then blowing everything up down there and helping more artists out. I've seen so much potential down near Georgia, Florida, Texas area where there's just so many more artists that need help doing it. And there's not enough people down there. So, after Jersey's done and after Strictly Business has done a bunch, we got a festival coming up. It's a nice little meditation festival, nice music going on, some vendors. It's going to be held August 11th. Definitely stay tuned for the details, guys. And again, we're always rolling out to Movement Mondays. We're working with Vince Bracey on a constant day-to-day basis. We're trying to get more and work with, different artists around the globe, from Ethan Ross to Babyface to a bunch of different people who we find interesting. Yeah. Because again, the unique is out there, and as long as we shed light on them, they're going to be able to prosper in so many ways.
Definitely. Said, what else can you say besides that? DJ Hova, man, tell them out there they can follow you, social media, everything.
Yeah, no doubt. You guys can follow me on my website is djhover.onuniverse.com. Then you got my IG is Ian_Hover_SBMG for the team. And then we got my Twitter, which is Hover_DJ. That's where you can find me at. And guys, feel free to DM me, message me at any time. I'm willing to work with any artist out there who needs the help, because that's what I'm about, spreading the love and getting your music out there to where it's not been heard yet.
Well said. You already heard. We are Jersey Magazine, DJ Hova.
Hey, I appreciate it, man.
Jersey Turned Up Entertainment.